for money, I was really not doing right by the gift God gave me. I'd much rather use my gift to make the music that God has given me and just put it out and not really care about how well it does, rather put it in somebody else's hands and let them prostitute me for it. Like, I started to not be okay with that. Now, when I was a kid and I didn't know any better, then I think that there was more grace. But now that I'm an adult and I see kind of how things work, I'm very wary about who I work with. I'm very wary about who I'm seen with. I'm just very wary about the things that I do, because I used to think that not being busy, not being booked all the time meant I was doing something wrong, when in reality, the reality is, when you're in God's will, He gonna have you all booked up in places that He's not. He don't even want you in them places where it's popular to be there and it looks good, but He's not there. And so I used to think that if I wasn't busy, I wasn't doing what was right, when in reality, God ain't gonna have you everywhere. He's very selective. He's not gonna send you out everywhere. He's not gonna let what He's using your gift to do be just seen anywhere and doing anything. And I had to become a lot more wary about who I trusted with my gift, and the places that I even lended my gift to. And so now that I'm an adult, it's a lot of places I will not go. There are a lot of places I will not go. There are a lot of things I will not do. There are a lot of songs I won't sing publicly. I just won't do. I just won't sing them, because it doesn't glorify God in the way that I want it to. And I'm still young. I'm still in my 20s. I have a lot to learn. I have a lot to learn. I'm not saying I just have the formula, but as I've grown, this is just what I've learned so far. And I could be wrong. Maybe I'm just being a little too stuck up because it's fresh for me. But I'm going to be honest. There are a lot of places I just don't feel like God has called me to, where other people would say oh, this would be a good look for you or a good idea for you. And yeah, of course you think that because, you'd make some money off it or it will benefit you in some way. But in reality, I'm done being used by people. I'm done being used by people, for sure. I don't care who you are. I'm done being used by people. And it's crazy because I think my feelings were hurt for a long time, because people will act like they love you and they want what's best for you when they're just trying to use you. And that right there, that hurt. It hurt for a long time. It hurt me for a long time. But now that I'm kind of over it and I'm grown, I can see things from an adult lens. I don't know, they say your frontal lobe develops after you turn 25. I guess this is my frontal lobe developing. And the Lord has just been, hey, this ain't for you, and I haven't called you here, and don't go here, and that's not for you, and these people aren't for you, and this person isn't for you. And I'm dang, this is all very sudden, but I'm so grateful for it. The direction that God has taken my life, even recently, pulling me away from the things I thought made me. The people I thought made me, God has just exposed oh no, I'm the end all be all. I made you. And if I say, then that's what really matters. So, woo! Look at that. She can think. And I was saying this morning, it has to have been my fault